Okay, bruh. I almost didn't do this video because my sinuses have been kicking my ass. Since Christmas Eve when I got off work, my sinuses have been kicking my ass, okay? I got chills out the ass. I'm sitting in front of a motherfucking heater and ain't even hot hot in this motherfucker. Ain't even cold in this motherfucking house. Like, I feel horrible right now. So I just popped 2 motherfucking Benadryls before I did this fucking video. And I wasn't even gonna do this shit tonight. But I said that I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. You know what I'm saying? Because it was Christmas and because I was working my ass off, y'all didn't get a Married to Medicine review, but you still gonna get it. But I had to decide which one I'm gonna do first, and I decided to do this one first. Okay, so y'all really wasn't gonna get this one either tonight because I feel horrible. But I'm gonna try to give y'all my all with this. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm trying to do better. So just bear with me on that. Okay. So what am I gonna start off with? Let's start off with Cisco. Cisco confides in Rich that he wants to work with Mariah Lynn. Rich Dollars ain't feeling that idea, okay? He still got a grudge against Mariah Lynn for the shit that happened last year. Cisco said that he came back to New York to settle the score with everybody. He wants to, sit down with Mariah Lynn. They buried the hatchet. He is even interested in working with her because she makes hit records. And Rich tells Cisco that, Self is already working with Mariah Lynn. And my thing about it is, isn't Cisco a producer? So I've never heard of an artist not being able to work on records with more than one person. Like, I've never heard of that until I started watching Love and Hip Hop. Because in the music industry, we have people that work with several different producers all the time. Whoever gives them the hottest record, they put it out, right? So I never heard of that. But Rich is just all in his motherfucking feelings because he's back dealing with Mariah Lynn, a bitch that he can't stand. Well, he really needs to get off his period and invest in some maxi pads and get the fuck over it. That's just how I feel. But he talking about if he ain't gonna tell himself about what's going on, then I'm gonna tell him myself. So, okay. Then Rich then he indeed does. He tells DJ Self that, okay, you know what I'm saying, your brother Cisco, he's trying to work with Mariah. And then that's when Self was like, no, he's not working with him, right? He can't be doing that. And Rich was like, no, they are like legit working together. My nigga, they working together, whatever. And Self is like, bruh, they can't be working together. Now Cisco is a snake, and he moving funny, and he doing this. Why couldn't Rich just let Cisco and Self talk about that amongst themselves? You know what I mean? Like, they grown ass men. I'm pretty sure that Cisco would have told Self what he planned on doing. But Rich, being a little bitch right now, he don't want, he don't want him working with Mariah Lynn due to the fact that he got his own personal issue with Mariah Lynn. So that's why he don't want to work, that's why he don't want his so-called friend to work with him. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a bunch of bullshit, to be quite honest. Like, Rich, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I actually like Rich. Before those people out here that say I'm biased to those that I like so much, I like Rich, but I feel like he on some fugazi shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he on some, he on some Parker bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna sit up here and be friends with 2 people? When you friends with 2 people, you stay out of this shit. You're already in the middle to begin with because you're friends with 2 people. So my thing about it is, bitch, stay the fuck out of it. But because you got a personal issue with Mariah Lynn that you still harboring, you want to create drama on the slip. And that's exactly what the fuck you doing. Boom. So, we get into Bianca. Bianca talks to Drewski, and you know what I'm saying, she pretty much tells Drewski that he need to check his bitch because she pulled up on her at her performance, and that she needs to stop pulling up on her. My thing about it is, Bianca, you knew that this was somebody else's man, okay? And I like you. I prefer you over Scott. But you knew this was somebody else's man. So you already knew that this bitch was going to pull up on you. Because it's one thing if you don't know that this man got a woman. That's number one. I never fought a woman when they fucking don't know that that the man that they're dealing with belongs to somebody else. And they're fucking with him. You know what I mean? I never fought the woman for that. But if you in the know and you still going to fuck with him, even though you know he got a woman, then bitch, that's on you. You got to deal with the consequences. Now, I still stand by the fact that Bianca don't owe Scott shit. She doesn't owe Scott any loyalty. That's not her friend. That's not her family member. She's nothing to Bianca. So no, she does not owe Scott anything. The person that owes Scott something is Drewski. But that doesn't make what Bianca's doing less fucked up. Okay? The bitch was fucked up for what the fuck she did. And you can't get mad at a bitch for confronting you when you know that's somebody else's man. And you're sitting up here, boasting about, I'm going to take her man. I'm going to take him from her. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But what I don't like about Drew is that he putting it all on you. He's saying you're disrespecting him, you don't respect his girl, you don't respect his relationship. But Drewski, if you respected your relationship, you wouldn't be leading other bitches on like you want to fuck. If you respected your relationship, you would not be entertaining other bitches. If you respected your fucking relationship, you wouldn't have given Bianca the time of the fucking day. But you did though. You did. And you have nobody else but yourself to blame for that, bitch. You did that. So you can't blame Bianca for thinking that you want to smash uglies for her. You can't blame her for that. Because if a motherfucker coming on to me like that, I'm going to think that they want to fuck. And if I want to fuck, I'm going to fuck too. That's just what it is. That's just human nature. But at the same time, if I know that somebody else is, if that man belongs to somebody else, I'm not going to fuck around with you. Knowing that you got a man. I ain't doing it. Because I believe in respect. I believe in respect. Wholeheartedly. I would never want somebody who knows I got a man to fuck with my man. I would never want nobody to do that to me. So I would never do that to somebody else. Period. I just won't have nothing to fucking do with you. Period. In a discussion, I just won't. So, Drewski, you fucked up for just blaming Bianca for that. Now you want to dead your relationship and all of that stuff, and now you want to sit up and say you don't respect my girl. You don't respect your girl. You don't respect your relationship. You was flirting with that girl. So if you respected her, to me, flirt is a form of cheating to me. If you already got a bad bitch at home, if you got a real nigga at home like me, you wouldn't have to be out here flirting with nobody. So that's how I feel. So fuck Drewski. And Bianca, fuck you too. I still like you though. You know what I mean? I still like your ass. But you was fucked up for that. I'm going to always call my faves out when they're wrong. Even though some people don't believe I will do that. But I will call my faves out when they're wrong. And Bianca was most definitely wrong for that. And all she did was look stupid. That's why she's sitting up here crying when he did it, the relationship. She wasn't expecting it. She thought she could still play cat and mouse with this nigga, and she can't. So that's just what it is. Then she confides in Cardi B about Mariah Lynn's betrayal. You know what I mean? She feels like, she knew that Scott and Mariah Lynn be hanging out with each other. But at the end of the fucking day, she felt like Mariah Lynn should have had her back, and I 100% agree with that. Even though Bianca was fucking wrong for that, you know Bianca way longer than you know this bitch. You're building a bond. You're building a bond with this bitch. You've been friends with Bianca for God knows how long. So why would you sit up here and, break the G code like that? You know what I mean? Whether I'm right or wrong, bitch, you gonna rock with me. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but don't sit up here and tell this bitch that I'm wrong. You don't sit up here and tell this bitch what the fuck I'm doing. Bitch, you my motherfucking nigga. You know what I mean? So I don't agree with Mariah Lynn on that. Period. I don't care what nobody say. I don't agree with her ass, with her frail ass on that situation. I just don't agree with her on that. So then, later on, Sky and Drewski, they make up. He giving her all of this stuff, and he been blowing up her phone, and she a damn fool for accepting it. And I do think that Sky's pretty, but she need to get their hair together. But I do think that she's pretty. But I think that she was way too much for Drewski, and she deserves better. Her and Bianca deserve better. And they both look like dumb birds fighting over this nigga. He ain't shit. So what you fighting over him for? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he a good looking guy, but he ain't Michael B. Jordan. He ain't Lance Gross. He ain't even Plies. Hell, girl, what do you mean? He ain't all that. So, get your ass out of here. I feel like that Benadryl working because my nose is on fleek right now on the inside. I can feel it. But anyway. So then, we get into Yandy. She, her and Neff, they confront Erica. Erica come over there to confront Yandy about changing the motherfucking locks. So, Erica come over on 10. She ready to pop off. She ready to turn the fuck up on that ass. Yandy be like, yeah, I did that, bitch. I did that. Then, Mendice's sister pop off. So Erica keeps talking about a lease that she shares with Mendice. It's pretty clear that she got the rights to do whatever the fuck she want to do. Now, even though Yandy was petty as a motherfucker for locking her out of that damn house, Erica been asking for that shit. Why is she so mad? And then have you seen the receipts she be posting on Instagram? Like all these old pictures of her and Mendici just so she can make herself relevant and say what her relationship with Mendici was when she was nothing but the motherfucking slide. Like Yandy was reading that bitch for fucking filth, okay? And I haven't been on Yandy's side most of this season, but I'm glad she put Erica in her place because now Erica looking way more pressed than Samantha. I feel like Samantha is really pressed about her place in her son's life, but Erica more pressed about her place in Mendici life. And that's a place that you was lost a long time ago when he walked down that aisle with Yandy, which we're gonna get into later. But that's a place that you lost a long time ago, bitch. Get over yourself, ho. Get over yourself. Cause you ain't. I mean, you was a slide. You didn't walk down that aisle. You didn't get on ring. You didn't get on the show. Like, I mean, you ain't shit. You don't hold any form of importance in this man's life. So what you gotta do is get over that in yourself, bitch. That's what you gotta do. Okay? That's what the fuck you gotta do. I'm over that. Like, I'm over Erica and her bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm over her and her bullshit. She just needs to sit the fuck down on that. Real talk. She just do. Mendici calls Erica just to tell her to pipe the fuck down. Like, you doing too much. All this disrespect is way too much. Now she wants to tell Mendici that Yandy said all this stuff about her son, which she did. But at the end of the day, you're not saying what the fuck you're doing. It's all over the blogs, bitch. You came on this show. You and Samantha came on the show to expose Yandy. Y'all came on here to do some dirty work and make her look crazy. But y'all making yourselves look crazy and motherfucking pressed, bitch. That's what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all ain't making yourself look no better than what the fuck y'all trying to... This monster that y'all trying to make Yandy out to be, y'all looking way worse than she could ever look. And that's just real motherfucking talk. And this is a motherfucker that ain't even been on Yandy's side half the season. I ain't even on that bitch side half this motherfucking season, okay? And... no. So fuck that. And I actually like Yandy, but some of that shit she been doing this season ain't been for it. But I don't like Erica and Samantha, and I feel like they doing too much. But Samantha really ain't the issue for me. It's Erica. Erica way too pressed for her own good. So then Cisco and Mariah Lynn, they discuss business. And she pretty much, he says that, well, you shouldn't be paying for your own videos, shouldn't be paying for your own this, shouldn't be doing this. You need somebody that's going to have your best interest at heart, which is a compelling argument. No struggling artist wants to pay for their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a struggling vlogger and I pay for my own shit. You know what I mean? Like, I got an HD camera, but the lighting, but I don't have no good lighting. I have to be in the bathroom because that's the best lighting I got. And plus, I live in a house with 4 other motherfuckers. I mean, I live in a house, well, now 3 motherfuckers. I live in a house with 3 other motherfuckers. My mama, my sister, and my brother. Like, I don't have that much privacy around this bitch, so I can't film where I want to. I have to film where I can get my privacy, and that's the fucking bathroom. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's just that it is what it is. But my money that I earn from my job every week does not go into my YouTube channel. It goes into bills. I help my mother pay her bills. You know what I mean? Like, she's been injured. So as a man, I'm stepping up and helping her pay her bills. So this comes last to what the fuck I'm trying to do. In addition to getting the fuck out of here, I got to help my mom. That's the type of man I am. So that's just what it is. So I get where that argument is coming from. If you're a struggling artist, you don't want to pay for your own shit. So I get what he was saying, but it's still fucked up. So she does her performance, and all of Mariah Lynn's songs are horrible. Once upon a time, long time ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it, girl. Ooh, anyway, Bianca confronts Mariah Lynn about it, and she said, yeah, I did tell her. You know what I mean? She admitted that she told her. Now, I could give my honest opinion. Mariah Lynn was dead wrong for telling Scotty that shit. Point blank, period. No matter how you slice it, okay? Now, before I did this review, I looked on Twitter and I looked at tweets about the show. And everybody was like, well, Bianca did tell Mariah Lynn that you can tell if you want to, or, you know what I'm saying, she just made because it blew up in her face. I don't think it has anything to do with that. She wasn't expecting Mariah Lynn to really go back and tell Scott what the fuck she did. It comes out messy and it comes out fake as fuck, you know what I mean? If you cool with 2 people and they're dealing with the same man, you stay the fuck out of it. Now, it's a given that Bianca was fucking wrong. It's a dead given that her ass was wrong, okay? There's no justification for what the fuck she did. But at the end of the day, bitch, you're supposed to be her friend. Her friend. You're not building a bond with her like you're building a bond with Sky. You're friends with Bianca. So whether she's right or wrong, you don't step out your lane and disrespect your friendship with Bianca for a bitch that you barely even know. I would never do that. The way my loyalty is set up, I would never sit up here and allow some new bitch to come between me and my longtime friend. Okay? That's just what it is for me. Okay? Bottom line. Like, even though, like, at this point in time, me and Justin don't even talk like that all the time. But however, when people come for him on my page, I would never allow nobody to do that. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, y'all my supporters, but that's somebody that I have a long time bond with. So it doesn't matter if I fall out with him. It don't matter if I don't talk to him for a few days. It don't matter if I'm up in his face 24/7 and talking to him on the phone 24/7. No one is going to disrespect my friend under my shit. It is what it is. So that's just how I feel. It doesn't matter. I cannot be friends with a motherfucker and you come over here and you disrespect. Say for instance, okay, I just did a video on, say, Sean Bradley just this past Saturday. Okay, I go way back with Sean Bradley. Okay, we started on YouTube at the same time, and I would never let a bitch come along and come on my page and disrespect him like that. Like, I'd never do that. I would never do that. Just like the other day, I did a video on, like the week before, I did a video on Forest Rocks. A very nice video. Somebody came up under my video just to take a shot at me, saying that, you know, Forest Rocks does this, she does that, and Scotty, she doesn't entertain messy shit like Scotty, and she doesn't argue with her fans like Scotty does, or fat ass Ashley Miller, you know, just coming for Ashley Miller like it wasn't shit in the same breath as coming for me. Now, this is a video that is all about Forest Rocks. If you gonna come in, you gonna come in and uplift her. You don't come in and pit us against each other to uplift her. You don't come in to take a shot at me, and then you don't come for Ashley's weight and her looks and all of that stuff just to get your point across. If you fuck with Forest Rocks, you fuck with her. You talk about how much you love her, but you ain't gotta come for me. Whatever you don't like about me, that's fine. You can either watch me or you don't watch me, or you get blocked. But at the end of the day, you don't have to come for me, or you don't have to come for another YouTuber to build somebody else up. You know what I mean? And because of that, I deleted the comment just off the strength that she said that the commenter said something about Ashley Miller. That's the type of person I am. I would never let someone come. I would never just throw away a long time bond with someone for someone that I just knew. That is baffling to me that she would do something like that. So Mariah was wrong altogether. Bianca had a right to want to whoop her ass. Then DJ Self confronted both of them, and then Mariah decided she would defend DJ Self after she just got through talking about how he ain't doing nothing for her. Now DJ Self, I'm the leader of the Creep Squad. How old are you, bitch? Like, really? And this Creep Squad shit is so lame. All y'all corny. Y'all corny as a motherfucker. Y'all corny as Libby's corn, bitch. Like, y'all so fucking corny. It don't make no damn sense. This Creep Squad shit got to go. Then, at the end of the episode, Yandy basically admits that her ass ain't even married. Not legally anyway, her ass ain't even married. So I gotta sit back and wait till next week to see what the tea is on that. Ain't that something? And I had to hurry up and say that before the camera stopped. But with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. All my social media is at the bottom. Make sure you like, rate, comment, and fucking subscribe. And this Benadryl is in me. So when I get off of here, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do my Married to Medicine review or my chemistry of my life tonight. If I don't do neither one after this, I'm just going to do them tomorrow because I feel like shit. But it is what it is. So your boy is out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all to my next review. I'm out of here. Peace.